Alright, let's dive straight into it, guys. Today we're talking about a game that's been on everyone's mind, a title that's been whispered in hushed tones across gaming forums and social media platforms alike, Red Dead Redemption 3. Now before we get started, I want to hear your thoughts. What do you want to see in Red Dead Redemption 3? Drop your ideas in the comments below. I recently came across an interview with Rob Wheathoff, the voice actor for our beloved character John Marston. Now, if you're a fan of the series, you know how integral John Marston is to the Red Dead Redemption universe. His character arc, his struggles, his redemption, it's all been a major part of why we love this series so much. In the interview, Wheathoff shared some fascinating insights into his journey of bringing John Marston to life. He talked about the grueling physical and emotional challenges he faced during the motion capture and voice recording sessions. It's a testament to the dedication and hard work that goes into creating these characters we've grown so attached to. It really makes...
Bruh. Like, they can drop this game, but this game cannot drop before GTA 6, bro. This game cannot drop before GTA 6. It can't. Bro, niggas is tired. He's just tired of waiting. It don't matter if it's like 9 years, bruh. Drop this in 13, bro. Like, Rockstar, do not drop another game before GTA 6. You have been warned, and I'm gonna say it at that, bro.
You appreciate the game on a whole new level, doesn't it? Now here's where things get really interesting. When asked about the possibility of Red Dead Redemption 3, Wheathoff didn't spill any beans, but he did express his willingness to return to the series if asked. This got me thinking, wouldn't it be amazing to see John Marston back in action in RDR3? I mean, his character has so much depth and complexity, and there's still so much of his story left to explore. Wheathoff also speculated on potential directions for the series, suggesting that a prequel focusing on the early days of the Van der Linde gang could be an interesting avenue to explore. Now, this is just his personal opinion and not indicative of any official plans, but it does open up some intriguing possibilities, doesn't it? Imagine delving deeper into the origins of the Van der Linde gang, getting to know more about the characters we've come to love, and seeing how it all started. Now, besides the interview, let's start with what we know so far.
That's the same thing as Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, who's gonna die this time? Like, I know what they want. They want what happened before Blackwater. Now that need to be a DLC. Like, it's gonna be the biggest DLC of all time, bro. That's what they need. Like, that's all they need. How would you go deeper, bro? Here's mine's, bro. Here's mine's. I want to see Jack Marston as the main character, bro. I want to see Jack Marston as the main character, like, finish it. Like, finish the series, bro. Once and for all, bro. Finish the series once and for all. Because most of y'all done the mission where Jack gets redemption for like everybody, like ends like everything, bro. Like, what happens after that? Does like Jack like fall in the like same boat as Dutch or Arthur? Like, does he fall there? Or like, does he get better? Does he like better himself? Feel me? So, I mean, those are just like ideas, bro. It's just ideas, bro. But that's what I want to see. But they they could do some wild shit and just like go deeper, just like he said. But that would be wild though. I don't think nobody wants that, bro. Like that could be a DLC, not a full blown $90 game, bro. Not a full blown $90 game, bro. I don't think nobody like, yeah. So, just my thoughts, bro.
Far. As of now, Rockstar hasn't officially confirmed the development of Red Dead Redemption 3. However, given the massive success of both Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2, it's hard to imagine that they wouldn't consider a third installment. Rumors have been swirling around the internet, with some speculating that the game is already in the early stages of development. These rumors stem...
There will be a third one, but like, I don't know if it's gonna be like a remaster or... They might. Now, the first Red Dead game was wasn't it like a Red Dead revolver or something like that? They might bring that shit back. A side story. Yeah. Side story. And just like connected into Red Dead 2. Yeah. Could do that.
From various sources, including alleged leaks from inside Rockstar, as well as the company's own job listings, which have hinted at a new project in the works. However, it's important to take these rumors with a grain of salt, as nothing has been officially confirmed by Rockstar. One of the more interesting rumors suggests that Red Dead Redemption 3 might take us back in time even further than the prequel, possibly exploring the early days of the previously mentioned Van der Linde gang, or even venturing into a completely new territory and time period. This could open up a whole new world of possibilities for storytelling and gameplay. The setting and time period of Red Dead Redemption 3 is a topic that's been the subject of much speculation. The first game was set in the final years of the American frontier, while the second game took us back in time to the height of the Wild West era. So where could Rockstar take us in the third game? One possibility is that they could take us even further back in time to the early days of the Wild West. This could offer a fresh perspective on the era and allow us to see the formation of the world that we've come to know in the first two games. Imagine experiencing the lawlessness and chaos of the early frontier days, or witnessing the construction of the first transcontinental railroad. On the other hand, Rockstar could choose to move forward in time to the early 20th century. This was a time of great change in America, with the advent of the automobile, the growth of big cities, and the onset of prohibition. It could be interesting to see how these changes affect the world of Red Dead Redemption and its characters. There's also the possibility that Rockstar could explore a completely different setting. The Wild West was not just confined to America, after all. What about a game set in the lawless frontier towns of Australia, or the rugged wilderness of Canada? Or perhaps a game set in Mexico, expanding on the brief glimpse we got in the first Red Dead Redemption. Another rumor that's been making the rounds is the possibility of a female protagonist.
In the first Red Dead... Now, comment down below if I'm wrong, bro. But when Jack got older, he looked like Mexican a little bit with the goatee and shit.
This would be a first for the Red Dead series and could bring a fresh perspective to the game. Imagine experiencing the Wild West from a completely different viewpoint. This could be a game changer and could potentially attract a whole new audience to the franchise. But here's the thing, Rockstar is known for taking their time with game development. They focus on quality over quantity, and that's why we see such long gaps between their game releases. So if they are indeed working on Red Dead Redemption 3, we might not hear about it for a while, especially with all the buzz around GTA 6. However, some leaks suggest that Rockstar might be planning to announce Red Dead Redemption 3 after the release of GTA 6. This would make sense, as it would allow them to focus their marketing efforts on one game at a time. Now, let's talk about improvements. Red Dead Redemption 2 was a masterpiece, no doubt about it. The story, the characters, the world building, it was all top-notch. But that doesn't mean there isn't room for improvement. First off, I think the pacing could be tweaked a bit. While the slow burn of RDR2's story was appreciated by many, some players found it a bit too slow, especially in the early stages of the game. A more balanced pacing could make the game more engaging for a wider audience. There's a rumor floating around that Rockstar might be considering this feedback for the next installment. The idea is to keep the narrative engaging without losing the depth and detail that we've come to expect from a Rockstar game. Secondly, the game mechanics. While RDR2's realism was impressive, it sometimes got in the way of gameplay. The need to constantly maintain Arthur's health, stamina, and Deadeye cores added a layer of complexity that not everyone enjoyed. Perhaps Rockstar could offer different gameplay modes in RDR3, one for those who enjoy the survival aspects, and one for those who just want to enjoy the story and the action. There have been whispers in the gaming community about Rockstar potentially introducing a more streamlined system for managing the character's needs. This could involve simplifying the core system or making it less intrusive, so players can focus more on the story and less on survival mechanics. Another area where there's room for improvement is the interaction with the environment. While RDR2 offered a lot of interaction options, there were times when it felt a bit clunky or restrictive. For instance, the inability to climb certain objects or the lack of interaction with some NPCs. It would be great to see Rockstar take a page out of the book of games like The Witcher 3 or Breath of the Wild, offering a more dynamic and interactive world. Also,
Man, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Ain't nobody like complaining about that. Shit was fine. No. Y'all think Rockstar. Don't change nothing.
let's talk about the mission structure. While the missions in RDR2 were generally well-designed and engaging,
don't diss the missions, bro. On God, bro. God. Don't do that. Don't do that.
there was a certain predictability to them. You ride to a
Why he dissing them, though?
location, something goes wrong, you shoot your way out, rinse and repeat. It would be interesting to see more variety in the mission design in RDR3, with multiple ways to complete a mission and different outcomes based on your choices. Lastly, one of the most requested improvements for RDR3...
This is not Hitman. No. Don't do that.
is better customization options. While RDR2 did offer some customization, it was fairly limited, especially compared to games like GTA 5. Players want to be able to customize their character's appearance, their horse, their weapons, and even their camp. This would add another layer of immersion to the game and allow players to
Nobody's asking for that, though.
truly make the game their own. Now let's talk about the elephant in the
Why'd you
room,
kill
the online
everybody on the
mode.
train?
Red Dead Online has had its share of issues, from server stability to lack of content updates. If Rockstar is planning on including an online mode in
She gave you the money.
RDR3, they'll need to learn from these issues and offer a more stable and engaging online experience. There's been a lot of speculation about what Rockstar could do to improve the online experience in Red Dead Redemption 3. One of the most common suggestions is to provide more frequent content updates. One of the main criticisms of Red Dead Online has been the lack of new content, which has led to some players losing interest over time. More frequent updates, whether they're new missions, events, or even just cosmetic items, could go a long way in keeping the player base engaged. Another common suggestion is to improve the server stability. Server issues have been a persistent problem in Red Dead Online, leading to frustration for many players. If Rockstar can provide a more stable online experience in RDR3, it would be a significant improvement. There's also been talk about Rockstar potentially introducing new features to the online mode. This could include things like player housing, more in-depth character customization, or even the ability to start your own gang. These features could add a new layer of depth to the online experience and give players more ways to interact with the world and each other. But here's a question for you all. Would you prefer Rockstar to focus more on the single-player story, or would you like to see them put more effort into the online mode? This is a topic that's been hotly debated in the gaming community. Some players feel that the single-player story is the heart of the Red Dead series, and that Rockstar should focus on delivering a compelling narrative. Others, however, feel that the online mode has a lot of potential, and that Rockstar could create a truly unique online experience with the right improvements. So, while there's a lot we don't know about Red Dead Redemption 3, the speculation and anticipation only serve to fuel our excitement. From potential improvements to the gameplay mechanics, to the possibilities for the online mode, to the setting and time period of the game, there's so much potential for this next installment in the Red Dead series. But what about you? What are your hopes and expectations for Red Dead Redemption 3? Do you think Rockstar will deliver another masterpiece? Let's get a discussion going in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and see you in the next video.
Lord. All right, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Sub to the channel. Follow me on Twitch and Green App. Yes, I'm on there, bro. Jordi _ Cringe, bro. Here, bro.